A prominent Chiefs insider thinks the Chiefs are talking with a new left tackle. Plus, we have some great news on the return of Isiah Pacheco and Charles Omenihu. Welcome back to All Chiefed Up. We're back with another podcast for that ass.
Before we get the show started, just want to thank you guys for being here watching All Chiefed Up. Do your boys a favor and hit the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already.
You're listening to All Chiefed Up.
Chiefs fans are calling for the addition of a new left tackle, and by all we've heard and seen, the target is 2023 left tackle Donovan Smith. Per Nate Taylor, if Wanya Morris's knee continues to be a lingering issue through this week's game versus the Bills, Brett Veach and the Chiefs are probably in contact with Smith, and he will be on the team shortly after. Look, we've all went through the ringer of emotions with Brett Veach and the Chiefs' 2024 NFL draft class. We've seen some highs, some lows, and in the case of left tackle and second-round pick Kingsley Suamataia, there's been tons of frustration and confusion. Kingsley took the starting left tackle job back in camp and held it through week 2 where he was benched in favor of Wanya Morris late in the game. In week 1, he faced off versus the Ravens and held his own in his first NFL start, allowing only one pressure, one hit on 33 pass blocking snaps. In week 2 versus Trey Hendrickson and the Bengals, he started okay, but by the end of the game, Hendrickson had wore him down and he was gassed, eventually allowing 4 pressures, 1 hit, 1 hurry, and 2 sacks in 31 pass blocking snaps. He scored a measly 26.4 pass blocking grade per PFF versus the Bengals, and Andy Reid decided to roll with Wanya from there forward. Wanya left the game with a knee issue recently in week 10 versus the Broncos, and Suamataia returned to the left tackle position. There was a hell of a speed rusher coming off the edge in Nick Bonito, but Kingsley struggled mightily, allowing 7 pressures, 3 hits, 3 hurries, and a sack on 36 pass blocking snaps, and scoring a pathetic 25.6 pass blocking grade per PFF. There were several issues with communication, with his technique, his form, and overall his entire mental game just seemed shot. So although you don't call him a bust after only 106 snaps in the NFL, you do have to consider calling in some help here. Enter Donovan Smith. Smith wasn't the absolute monster Chiefs Kingdom thinks he was. In 2023, he was responsible for 42 pressures and 33 hurries in only 13 games. Luckily, Mahomes was able to evade those, attributing to only 2 sacks. In the postseason, Donovan Smith had 182 pass blocking snaps and allowed 11 pressures, 8 hurries, and a sack as well. In the Super Bowl, he allowed 6 pressures, 3 hurries, 2 hits, and a sack, with his overall pass blocking grade being a 57.3 per PFF. The big difference seems to come with the time to throw statistic for Mahomes. More time in the pocket means Mahomes can create and be more sound with his throwing mechanics. During the playoffs, even with Smith's struggles, Mahomes had a 2.9 second time to throw per ESPN Next Gen Stats. In the 3 games Suamataia has played majority snaps at left tackle, Mahomes has only had 2.7 seconds time to throw. That's 0.2 of a second difference. However, his accuracy with both of those time to throw numbers in both cases were exactly 70%. So let us know in the comments, should the Chiefs go out and try to sign Donovan Smith, or should they just roll with the young left tackles we have?
Christmas is right around the corner, and we've brought back the popular Merry Chiefsmas sweater and hoodie in the store. Just go to merch.allchiefdup.com and you can use the code ACUSANTA, that's ACUSANTA, and you can get 20% off of everything in the store until the end of the year. So get your hands on those and give some gifts to your family and friends. The Chiefs are looking to keep their undefeated season alive, but this week's matchup versus the Bills won't be a walk in Orchard Park. See what I did there? However, the Chiefs just gave us some pretty big injury updates that could make things a lot better for them heading into Week 11 and beyond. According to NFL insider Jordan Schultz, Kansas City is opening the 21-day practice windows for star running back Isiah Pacheco and edge rusher Charles Omenihu. Andy Reid alluded to this on Monday when speaking with reporters.
I was wondering about 3 guys in particular, Pacheco, Juju, and Omenihu. Any chance any or all of those guys come back to practice this week? And Kelsey, I'll have a second question as well.
Excuse me. I think they're all close. I would probably tell you Juju closer than the other 2, but I would tell you that we might have them out there. We'll just see how it goes here today and tomorrow. They're very close, all 3 of them.
He also provided an update on wide receiver Juju Smith Schuster, who has been sidelined with a hamstring injury. For Pacheco, the running back has been out since week 2 with a fractured fibula. He was placed on injured reserve and given a 6 to 8 week timeline. And then there's Omenihu, who has been on the IR all year. The pass rushing specialist has yet to play in 2024 after suffering a season-ending ACL injury last year versus the Ravens in the AFC Championship game. Before his injury, he had 7 sacks, so that's a giant piece that will bolster the Chiefs' already dangerous defense. It's not likely that either will suit up versus Josh Allen and the Bills, as Coach Reid typically opens the practice windows and allows a full week of practice to get back in the swing of things. But even having them back at practice this week in any capacity should be a boost to the team. The Chiefs roster is already very dangerous, especially with the 2 trade deadline acquisitions of DeAndre Hopkins and Joshua Uche. So just imagine how it's going to be when those 2 monsters are back and ready to go. That chance of three-peating looks pretty good right now. So be sure to get down in the comments and let us know how good you think the Chiefs are going to be when they're back at full health. So if you would, we'd appreciate it if you just take 2 minutes of your time and check out the sponsor of today's episode, Manta Sleep. It's almost Christmas season, so you might want to be looking into gifts right now, and this is a great one for the family.
Today's show is sponsored by Manta Sleep Mask. You got to check this out. This sleep mask is going to change your life. We all know how important sleep is for recovery. And if you want to be at your best physically and mentally, you got to get some sleep. And not just any sleep, you got to get some high quality sleep. We weren't big believers in sleep masks. I thought they were going to be too big, too hot, too bulky. But Manta Sleep Mask changed that perception for me. These sleep masks are so comfortable. You can change the cup around your eye and find a custom fit. That way the mask finds your comfortability. With these pillows around your eyes, you feel zero pressure. And with a 100% blackout technology, you can go to sleep anytime, day or night, no matter how erratic your sleep schedule is. These masks are designed for side sleepers as well, and that is very important. There are so many options that Manta Sleep offers too. One of our favorites is the Manta Sleep Mask Sound. It comes equipped with a razor-thin Bluetooth headphone, again, optimized for side sleepers. The headphones are super easy to adjust, and it just becomes a heavenly submersive experience that blocks out the world and allows you to get some high-quality sleep. You can go with the Sound Mask, the Pro Mask, the Silk Mask, or just the Sleep Mask. You should go check out their website by clicking the link we have provided for you in the description below and read up on which option sounds best for you. But regardless of which mask you choose, use our code ACU10 at checkout and receive a 10% discount that we have secured through Manta Sleep for you, Chiefs Kingdom. We understand how tiring it is defending the back-to-back world champions. We also know there are countless non-football knowers out there talking trash to the Chiefs 24/7, and with these, you can block them out and get rested up for the coveted three-peat. Again, go to the description, find the link, find the mask you want to try out, use code ACU10, and get yourself some of the best sleep you've ever had in preparation of this long football season. Where am I? This is true blackout technology, people. That's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for liking, subscribing, clicking that bell. We'll catch you next time. Go Chiefs.